Today, I'm going to try and make these letters puffy. Hi there, it's Therese from Lostinpaper and I have the friendly rainbow set here. This is from Reverse Confetti and they're celebrating a birthday and we are hopping along, and I have already stamped out my image and doing some simple rainbow Copic colouring. But the focus here today is going to be these letters. I want to make them look puffy and I'm going to use my Copic markers to do it, along with something else. Isn't this rainbow just the sweetest little thing? I saw these wide open letter spaces and I thought, can I do it? Can I make them look puffy with my Copics? So there's a couple of ways you can do it, and I chose the easy way because that's how I roll. So I have decided to use blue, and I've got a really pale blue and I'm laying a base colour on each of the letters. I'm doing one letter at a time because that way I can sort of blend the colours as I lay them down. My second colour is quite a bit different in the colour family, and I have gone around most of the letter with this, but I'm coming back in with the lighter colour and blending it out just a little bit. I don't want them to be too dark, and I know that as I colour they will dry off a little bit, and as they dry off they will look a little bit lighter. So I did this on all of the letters, mostly kind of creating almost a shadow, like a drop shadow that you can do, you know, like when you're at school and used to do those drop shadow letters, sort of almost similar to that. And it's a card. I'm not being too fussy here. It does take a while to do this because I really enjoy colouring. It's what I do to relax, and I do it for fun. But this is not rocket science. It's easy colouring, really. I did have some stronger blues that I could have used, but I sort of tested it off on the side and I didn't like how they looked as a shadow. So for my shadow on these letters, I decided to go with the BV20. It's not exactly a grey, although I could have used that. If that's what you've got, you could certainly try that. And you could also try sort of a different colour blue, or even like a blue-green if that's what you have. I almost did like a really deep BG colour here. But the BV20 worked really well. I mostly focused it on the base of the letters and also where the letters sort of pop out and on the left side. And I did come in with my light blue again and blend each one out. I know it's still going to dry lighter, but it's going to be a little bit darker than it was before. Alright, so I want to make these letters look like they're sitting up off the rainbow, and I did initially come in and do a drop shadow on the left of each of the letters and across the base of them with a C3, but it wasn't dark enough for me. So I did it with the C5 where the letters hit the rainbow. And then where the letters are sort of sitting in the sky, it's kind of a sky, I used the C1 just to add a bit of a shadow. It was looking a little bit lame and non-3D. Alright, so I've got a couple of the mice here. I've stamped them out with some tuxedo black and I'm colouring them in the warm greys. I think the reason I chose the dark greys here was because I stamped their feet directly over the rainbow edge and I didn't want to see the rainbow edge line, so I actually coloured them in with the W7 first, and that way you're really not going to see the edge of the rainbow through their legs. I just did some really simple colouring here with the Copics and added a couple of dots, spots to the large mouse. But that wasn't where I was finished. No, I had to add more to this card. I couldn't stop. I decided to add some hearts. These are tiny little hearts that I've added. They're from the Unicorn Wishes stamp set. There are lots of little tiny stamps within your sets. I encourage you to take a look and see what they are. When I stamp my sets out, when I get them, I often realise there are a lot of stamps that I didn't even see that they were there because they were so small. I coloured those in rainbow style across from the top to the bottom of the card, and then did decide to add some shading with my Prismacolor pencils. I popped this panel up on the front of my top fold card, the correct way, you might notice. And then here's the magic sauce. Well, the magic white pen. This is what kind of gives it that little bit more 3D look. If I had been more clever, or cleverer, I could have left some white space on the letters as I coloured them. That would have been the hard way. So I went with the easy way, which was the gel pen. So thanks for joining me today. Head to my blog, the link will be in the description below, to get the links to the hop to celebrate Reverse Confetti's birthday in 2020. Congratulations! If you liked this video, click on the thumbs up button to let me know that you did, and if you haven't already, it'd be great if you could subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you here again real soon. Till next time, happy paper crafting! Bye!